Good morning and Merry Christmas. I pray that this day has brought you great joy and wonderful moments and a keen sense of an awareness of God's presence in your life. This Sunday, the 27th, is the last Sunday of the year, and I can speak for most of us that we are all very glad that the end of 2020 is nearby. There were maps of the world made in the 1500s when most of the world was still unexplored. And on the top of the map, and then in different areas of the world where no one had explored it, they would draw pictures of dragons. And they would write in Latin, "Hic sunt dragones," which means, "There be dragons here." Now, they didn't know if there were dragons there or not. They just figured that since it was unknown, it was probably scary and dangerous. And that's what they put there. That's kind of what this last year has felt like. Every time we think we can expect what's going to happen, something completely unexpected shows up. And it feels like another problem that we have to deal with. Of course, Jesus is not surprised by our problems. Jesus told us we were going to have problems. But he also told us that we could always have hope in the midst of our difficulties. In the Gospel of John, in the 16th chapter, after he gives us some warnings and encouragement, he says this, "I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world." Now, most maps, when it came to uncharted territory, had "Hic sunt dragones." New maps began to come out, and like the old maps, there were unknown areas where they had the words "Hic sunt dragones," there be dragons here. But instead of having dragons across the top, they would have an image of Jesus with his hands held up as if in authority over the whole world. It is a reflection of the meaning of this scripture. Even if there are dragons, Jesus has overcome the dragons. When there are problems in the world, we can still have peace and be confident that Jesus has overcome the world. We probably won't be able to fix a lot of what went wrong in this last year. But what we can do is look back and realize that even in the midst of our darkest moments, Jesus was there. And we can take that experience to know that when future trouble comes, Jesus is there with us as well. There may be dragons, but Jesus has overcome the dragons. I hope you'll join us for worship this Sunday on the 27th. We'll have worship in the sanctuary at 8:30 and 11 o'clock, and of course we will live stream both services as well.